Hey, welcome back to the channel that always brings you the juiciest updates, the kind of news that makes your heart race, and sometimes even leaves you screaming no way. At your screen, and today's story? Oh boy, it's one of those golden moments you simply cannot miss. Because this time, it's not about staged photo shoots, official drama promotions, or media appearances. It's about what fans managed to capture when the cameras weren't supposed to be rolling. Yup, you read that right. We're talking about Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan, the two stars who've been melting hearts all across Asia ever since the Untamed. And apparently, some behind-the-scenes interactions of these two have surfaced, making everyone from the most casual viewer to the most die-hard CP fan completely lose their minds. So buckle up, grab your popcorn, or maybe some tissues, depending on how soft your heart is, because we're about to dive deep into the hidden world of Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan behind the cameras. Trust me, you don't want to miss a second of this. The power of the Untamed and Wang Yibo. They weren't just acting, or at least, that's what it felt like. Fans around the world couldn't stop saying, wait, are they just playing characters? Or is there something more here? That's why every single time they appear together, even years later, the internet literally explodes. And this time, thanks to the eagle-eyed fans who managed to catch little moments that weren't scripted, weren't staged, and weren't part of any official promotion, the buzz is bigger than ever. The hidden moments that fans captured. So, let's talk about what actually went down. Fans who were lucky enough to be on set during a recent recording, or, let's be real, fans who just have insane detective-level observation skills noticed interactions between Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan that could melt even the iciest of hearts. Picture this: the cameras had stopped rolling, the crew was adjusting lights, makeup artists were rushing in and out, and the general chaos of a film set was in full swing. But right there, in the middle of all that noise, Yibo leaned casually toward Xiao Zhan, whispering something that made Xiao Zhan burst into laughter. And not just a polite smile, not just a haha, okay that's funny laugh. Nope, we're talking full-on, head tilted back, can't stop himself kind of laughter. And if you know Xiao Zhan, you know he's usually composed, polished, and very much the definition of professional. So for him to break into that kind of genuine laughter, fans knew immediately it wasn't part of the act. That was pure, raw, real. And Yibo's reaction? Oh, it was priceless. He didn't laugh as hard, but you could see that tiny grin tugging at the corners of his mouth, that proud little smirk he gets whenever he's the reason behind someone's joy. Honestly, if you didn't know better, you'd think you were watching two people who completely forgot the world around them. Locked in their own little bubble. Why these small moments hit so hard? Now, let's pause for a second and ask the million-dollar question. Why are fans losing their minds over something as simple as a laugh or a whispered conversation? The answer is simple: because it's real. In an industry where so much is curated, scripted, and heavily controlled, seeing two megastars interact so naturally feels like catching lightning in a bottle. It's unscripted intimacy, and for fans who followed these two for years, it's like being let in on a secret they weren't supposed to see. These small moments are like breadcrumbs, little hints that maybe, just maybe, the chemistry we saw on screen wasn't just acting. And even if you're not shipping them romantically, you can't deny the closeness they share. The kind of bond that only grows after spending countless hours together, building trust, and navigating the pressures of fame side by side. The body language that says it all. But it wasn't just the laughter. Oh no, fans with sharp eyes noticed way more. At one point, Xiao Zhan reached for a bottle of water, and without hesitation, Yibo handed it to him almost like it was second nature. He didn't even look, he just knew what Xiao Zhan needed. That right there? That's comfort. That's familiarity. That's the kind of body language you see between people who are so used to being around each other that they don't even need words. And it didn't stop there. Another clip showed Xiao Zhan fixing something on Yibo's costume, a loose strap or maybe a crooked collar, and Yibo just stood there, completely at ease, letting him do it. No flinching, no awkwardness, just total trust. Fans immediately pointed out how rare that is, especially for Yibo, who's usually known for being guarded and a little reserved when it comes to physical closeness. As soon as these little moments hit the internet, you already know what happened. Social media blew up. Hashtags started trending within hours, fan edits appeared faster than you could blink, and comment sections were filled with people screaming things like, "We're being fed." And this isn't acting anymore, guys. One fan wrote, "I don't care what anyone says, this is the realest interaction I've seen in a while. You can't fake that kind of bond." Another joked, "I'm booking my therapist because these two are messing with my emotions." And honestly, same. Even people who weren't hardcore CP fans admitted that the warmth between Yibo and Xiao Zhan was undeniable. It's not about reading too much into things, it's about recognizing genuine affection when you see it. Behind-the-scenes bonds that last. Here's what makes this even more interesting. Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan have both been open in interviews about how the Untamed wasn't just another project for them. It was a turning point in their careers, and the bond they formed during filming was something that stuck. Think about it, going through long filming schedules, grueling hours, endless retakes, and the massive pressure of carrying a global hit on their shoulders, of course, they'd end up with a special kind of connection. And while a lot of co-stars eventually drift apart after a project wraps up, Yibo and Xiao Zhan clearly aren't in that category. Time and again, little glimpses remind us that their relationship, whatever label you want to put on it, has remained solid. Whether it's an inside joke, a quiet smile, or these hidden moments fans keep catching, it's clear they still have that spark. What makes their connection so magnetic? So why does the world care so much about these two? Simple, they represent something rare. In an entertainment landscape that often feels artificial, their connection feels refreshingly real. It's not forced, it's not exaggerated, it's just there. They balance each other out perfectly too. Xiao Zhan, with his warmth, his approachable aura, and his tendency to take care of those around him. And then Yibo, with his cool, sometimes aloof exterior, but with flashes of deep affection and loyalty when he's around people he trusts. Put them together, and it's like watching two puzzle pieces click into place. Of course, moments like this only fuel the theories. Is it just friendship? Is it something deeper? Is it a brotherhood forged through hardship, or something the fans dare to hope might be love? While we'll never really know unless the two of them ever decide to say something themselves, the beauty of it is that it doesn't really matter. Whether you're watching them as best friends or as something more, the magic is undeniable. And that's what keeps fans coming back, year after year, moment after moment, searching for little hidden gems like this. So there you have it, guys. A simple laugh, a shared whisper, a bottle of water passed without words sounds small, right? But in the world of Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan, these little hidden moments are the kind of treasures fans live for. It's proof that no matter how many years pass since the Untamed, no matter how much their careers skyrocket in different directions, the bond between them is still alive, still unshakable, and still melting hearts everywhere. What do you think? Are these just sweet interactions between two close friends, or do you see something deeper in the way they connect? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I can already tell this is gonna spark a heated debate. And hey, if you enjoyed diving into this little behind-the-scenes treasure chest with me, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more updates, and share this with fellow fans who need their daily dose of Yibo Zhan sweetness. Until next time, keep smiling, keep shipping, if that's your thing, and keep celebrating the little moments that make this fandom so special. See you in the next video.